And
yes, now I can see your screen.
okay, right. Okay, hello, Wasif. This is Robert.
Hello.
So as we were saying, I'm working my way through part one. There were 18 test cases, and I'm now at the situation where I've got 4 failures and 14 pending. So what I've done so far is I've deleted the pending equals true here from these tests, and it seems to be, I'm not exactly sure what's going on actually, because all the things are going past me, but it's saying I've 14 pending tests and 4 tests failing. So maybe I should. What do you think I should do now?
You should work on the main code in the Hangperson game.rb. Yes,
yeah.
write that code. So to remove those 4 failures, so that those tests pass.
Okay, so it's I see.
You can scroll up to see the actual errors or actual failure messages, so that you can work on correctly.
Okay, so the first thing is it's saying that Hangperson game takes a parameter and returns a Hangperson game object, but it's expecting the Hangperson game guesses object to equal empty string. Okay, now
Yes.
I've declared something called guesses, and I thought it would be initialized to empty string, but I guess it's being initialized to nil.
Nil.
Okay.
Yes.
So I need to initialize it explicitly. Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So if I save that, hopefully that will fix at least one of them.
Exactly.
No, it still says.
Okay,
and I have to do the same thing with wrong guesses, which I thought I probably would, but
yes. Now it should work.
Okay. Aha. Yep, I've got 3 failures now. So the next one is, it says guessing invalid throws an error when empty. Fixed. Guessing invalid throws an error when empty fixed. I wonder what that's about. Guessing. What do you think? What do you think it's telling me? I see. It's saying that the guess method is supposed to take a letter. Okay, so that's probably why I'm getting all those failures. I probably shouldn't have defined a guess method. Let me just take my guess method out for the moment and see what happens. That might make it behave a bit better. Ah, that's better. Okay, much better. So now it's saying there's an undefined guess method. Right, so I'm going to put in the guess method. And it says it needs to take a letter. So I'll give it a letter. But I have no idea what the guess method is supposed to do. So I'm just going to do that. And I don't know why the silly tab thing's not working. Aha, right.
Yes.
So I've now got 2 failures. And I will go back. Guessing correctly, changes correct guess list pending, no reason given. Returns true. Okay, well, I could make it return true, I suppose. Not quite in the spirit of, well, it is in the spirit, isn't it, of test-driven development, but
yes.
I have no idea what this method's supposed to do, but I'll make it pass the test.
Yes, that's what TDD says, or test-driven development says.
Yeah. Okay. No, it doesn't. Has it not saved that? What's it playing at? Okay, I've saved it now. 2 failures, 15. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry, I'm getting a phone call. I'm going to have to.
Okay,
no, it's okay. I'll cancel the phone call for the moment.
Yes.
Okay. 2 failures, 15 pending. So ignore the pending ones. Sorry, another phone call.
You can mute your voice here.
Yeah, excuse me. I'll just mute my. There. How do I do that? I'll mute.
Yes, yes.
Hi, can you hear me again?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
So what's the failure saying?
Okay, sorry. Right. Takes a parameter. Okay. Ah. Okay, so I have to. I think what it's saying is that when I guess a letter, I have to add it to the guesses. By the look of it, something like that. Do you think? I wonder.
Let me check the spec, please.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. How many? We've done this bit. The guess processes a guess and modifies the instance variables wrong guesses and guesses accordingly. Okay. So I've got
I
to.
think you need to omit the pending true in the next guessing describe guessing section. Can you see it from my screen?
No. Are we just sharing my screen? You want to show me? Can you manipulate this or?
Yes.
I know I've got to go in here. Yes. Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
take that out. Ah. Sorry. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Right. It doesn't seem to. Seems to be giving me a lot of X's. Why is it giving me all those syntax? Ah, there's a typo in there.
Oh,
What
can I correct? Can I make it correct? Yes.
We've.
No. Sorry. Yes. Now it should work.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Yes, all the syntax errors have gone away. That's better.
Yes.
Okay. So now if we. Oh, wrong one. Hang on. Oh, that's better. I think. Or is it? Where have we got?
There are two failures.
2 failures, 15 pending. The two okay. Guessing correctly returns true. Expected pending, no reason given to fail, no error was raised. That's line 32. So there's something wrong with the. Oh, okay, I've got to take.
Oh, yes, another pending true. The above one. The above one.
And this one too?
The above one.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How do we go? Right, still. To remember to save it. I always forget to save it. See what happens this time.
Yes.
Okay. 14 pending. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Right. So it's saying expect game guesses to equal A. So I guess the point is that when you guess something, you have to add it to the string. Exactly. Is that what this? Okay. Yes. So let me say guesses plus equal letter. Can I use that kind of C syntax in Ruby?
Yes, you can. But I think the best practice is the append character, like the concat character, double less than sign.
Like that.
Yes.
That's better, is it? Is that? Do you think that's more poetic?
Yes.
Okay, we'll try that one then. Okay, I'm down to one failure.
I think you need to prevent at before guesses.
Oh, hang on. Let me just see what it's saying.
Yes. Can I write it for you? You need to.
Let me find the error message and try and figure out what's going on. And if I can't work it out, you can tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Okay.
Changes wrong guess list. Oh, I've got to do the wrong guesses as well. Yeah, I haven't done the wrong guesses. Okay. So I'm just going to do wrong guesses. I mean, there's no way this is right, but never mind. At least it will get me past the unit tests, I think.
Yeah.
So it should actually be okay. It's recompiling it. No. Oh.
I think A should go only in guesses list, but not in wrong guesses list, because the word garply contains the letter A.
Okay, so what I
So
should do, so I should have a test in here that says something
yes,
like if okay, so I need to say something like if guesses contains letter, then return true, else add letter to wrong guesses, return false. Perhaps end. Do you think that's right? Something like that?
yes.
Okay, so I don't know. I mean, that's probably, well, I don't know if that's very poetic or not, but never mind. It'll see if that works. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, no, it doesn't seem to like that. Ah, okay. So contains is the wrong method. What's the string method I should be using here? Do you think? Do you know the method?
Uh,
In or has or something
uh,
like that, isn't it?
that should be include question.
Oh, of course, yes. It's a question mark one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
So because it's a yeah. So it's right. If guesses include letter, right? Try that. Okay, we're getting there. Maybe still got. So if okay, I see what I've done wrong. It's not guesses; it should be word because it's we the word is the word we're trying to guess.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
it should be if word includes letter. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Try again. Woof.
Yes.
That's it. Good. Okay, that was a struggle. Right. So I think it's your turn now. So do you want to take control and do you want to work on the next bit?
Sure.
So do we
Then
need
would
to?
you please? Yes. I think you need to switch your screen to my select my screen in the
Okay.
Hangout page, so that my
Okay.
screen gets recorded.
Or alternatively, you could just do the typing here, but we can do it either way. So you could type into my screen now and we wouldn't have to change anything. How do you want to do it? You just want me to switch or has the electricity gone again?
Oh, that would do. That would do. I have
Okay.
no problem. Okay,
Okay.
then
So why don't you
yes,
type then?
yes.
Or is it
Because
going to be? If you can,
because
actually,
if you select my screen, then it would help the grader or other peers to determine if I have switched to driver role. Otherwise, they will think that only you are driving the whole way.
okay.
Uh,
Okay. So let me hide participants. So I think it's now sharing your screen. Is that right?
yes, but it's also sharing, but it stops sharing your screen. I can see you directly.
You can see me.
Yes, but I think you should share your screen too. But you should select my screen. You should
That's what
select
I
my
thought.
screen
That,
from the bottom side. You can see a white border, white square in your name.
That's what I thought I'd just done, actually.
You need to click on my name so that the white border switches to my name.
Okay, hang on. This is very confusing. So if I go back to Google,
Hangout, yes. In the Hangout page, in the bottom right corner, can you see your name, my name, the hello site?
no, I can't. I see. I need to stop screen sharing. The problem is I need to stop screen sharing. So, can you see anything at all at this point?
No, I can see anything in your screen.
Okay, so this isn't working at all.
But can you see my screen?
I can see your screen. Yeah.
Yes. Just select that, and it will be recorded. That will be fine.
Okay. So it's what I'm seeing. I think is your screen at this point.
Yes. Okay. Then my screen is getting recorded. Then I can proceed. Can I?
Yeah.
Sure. That's great. First, I need to check out omit some pending true.
Okay. So which method are you working on now? Then which tests are you working on now?
I'm working on the context incorrectly under the described guessing scenario.
Okay.
Can you get it? In the spec file, the Hangperson game spec file.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm omitting the pending.
Yep.
Saving this changes from guest list. So we get one error, I think, one failure, right? One
Okay.
failure.
Yes, it's saying that
they're expecting game guesses to equal empty, but it's getting Z. So what should I do? Is the word is fly, and yes.
I wonder if the idea is that you only record the guess if it's a correct guess. Do you think that's right? If you go back to the code.
Yes.
So what I'm doing here is when I wrote the code, I said always record the guess. But perhaps you only record the guess if it's correct.
If it's correct. So
yeah?
If I
that might be the problem.
Remove it and paste it here.
Okay.
Right? And we run the tests.
Aha.
No, it's working.
That looks a bit better. Okay.
Okay, then I proceed to another the omit pending true.
Uh-huh.
So now it should show a failure, one failure, and that's the failure is guessing incorrectly returns true.
It returns true. There's something called valid.
Valid not to be false. Expect valid not to be false.
Okay, so it looks like there's an extra variable called valid that you have to set to something.
Oh, then not to be false. If I print true.
No, I don't think that will help because remember it's saying expect the symbol valid. So I think it wants another instance variable.
Oh, right. So I think I need to use a local variable like valid and let me check the code again.
Why? Surely it has to be an instance variable of the class for this to work.
Yes. Expect not false class. Not false. What's the problem? I couldn't get. Changes word
Oh,
wrong.
okay, hang on. It's got.
Not to be false.
Okay, so valid is the result of return. Okay, so no, I beg your pardon. Valid isn't it from this bit here. I don't know if you can see, but valid is the result of the method because it calls guess. So it says expect valid not to be false.
Yes.
So it's expecting. Oh, I wonder, is the problem that we should be a true and false symbols? Should we be saying colon false and colon true or something like that?
No.
No, that's okay.
There should not be any colon.
Okay.
False. Okay, if we read the context again, context incorrectly to before each game holds Hangperson instance with the word reply and valid valid equal game.guessZ. So it should as Z is a wrong guess, but it's saying that it should not be false. So I think the wrong guess should not return false. Am I clear?
Okay, yeah. So because what the test is saying, could you put the test back so we can look at it, talk through it together? You go back to the test.
Yes,
sorry, the spec. Yeah. So it's valid to be the result of guessing Z, and
yes.
Expect the wrong guesses to be Z, and
we should expect that valid not to be false. So I think
and expect valid not to be false. Okay. So I think it returns
true for both the cases when the letter is guessed correctly or incorrectly.
Okay, fair enough.
So if I return true here or and omit these things.
Well, actually, it's better to. I think it's better to leave the true at line 37 and get rid of
at line 37. Yes, exactly. Then I should. Hope it will work.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
Yes,
that's better. Good. Okay.
Okay, then if we the context incorrectly is passing, right?
Right.
The context incorrectly here is passing. So
good.
If we move to the next context, same letter repeatedly.
Yeah.
And remove some pending truth.
Yeah.
Here to check if we are going right.
Yeah.
And if I save it, there should be a failure. Yes. Yeah, I can see one failure and 12 pending. One failure and 12 pending. The failure is saying that expect game guesses to equal A. Expect
right. Yes.
Game guesses to equal A.
Yeah.
So they are saying that before each, that means before running each cases, if I initialize the game with reply word and guess several letters, what does it do? I think there is a method I have seen in the Hangperson game.rb guess or some other place.
Maybe
guess several letter in the top side. Guess several letter. Yes, here it is. Can you see it? Guess several letters.
Okay, so it guesses each letter in turn. It looks
right.
Yeah, it looks to me as though the problem is that if you've already guessed a letter, if you look at what it says, the test is saying if you guess the same letter repeatedly, it doesn't change the correct guess list. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
So I think the problem is that we always add A or whatever it is to the guess list, even if it's already there. So it should perhaps say something like, if the word includes the letter and the guesses doesn't already have that letter, then add it to guesses.
Exactly. So let me add a condition, unless guesses, unless guesses include that letter,
Okay.
then unless guesses,
Okay.
if unless guesses include letter. So if I save it,
Yep. Okay.
yes, now it's working.
Brilliant. Okay. Shall I take over now?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So I'm going to have to figure out how to get the screen share back.
Yes.
I think I have to do.
I think it's annoying you very much.
Yeah, I think I do this. And it. Okay. And it. Is that right? Can you see?
Yes,
Can you see my
yes, I
screen
can
now?
see your screen. Yes.
Okay. So we go. So what we. I think I'm getting the hang of this now. So we go in here, and so the next section is going to be aha. There's some here that we're going to do. So
Yes.
let's take out that one.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so it's basically the same problem, only in this case
Same
it's
problem.
for
Yes.
wrong guesses. Okay, so maybe what we should do is we should do it
Yes.
slightly differently. We should say unless guesses include letter, guesses includes letter, and then unless wrong guesses include letter, guesses include.
Yes, exactly.
But I wonder if there's a string method that might be a bit better for us than that. Do you think there might be? I don't know. We want a kind of conditional include, don't we? We want to sort of add it to the string, but only if it's not there already.
I don't know anything better. If you know, you can use it.
Okay, well, shall we just have a look at the Ruby documentation for string
Sure.
and see? Can you see me googling for the Ruby documentation?
Yes, I can see.
Okay.
I can see you.
Good. Okay. I don't know why it comes up here. It's very silly, but it's awful. Right. Where's string gone? Maybe there we go. String.
Yes.
So so that appends it. So that's the method we're using at the moment, I think.
Yes.
Okay, I wonder. And that says whether it includes it. I just wonder. I'm just gonna. Maybe I should with all these methods, see if any of them look like they might be helpful. Bytes, bite size, capitalized, Charles, chomp, chop, chop, chop. Cat, count, delete, downcase, stop. End with, force. Yeah.
Would you please repeat specifically what are you looking for?
I'm looking to see if there's a method that will effectively treat the string as a. I mean, what we really want here is a set rather than the string, okay? Because we want a set of characters, but the trouble is the spec needs us to have a string. Okay, let's not worry about this. I think we'll just do it the sort of brute force and ignorance way. So we're going to do something like that. Yeah. And then we're going to do essentially the same thing here. So what I was hoping was there would be some kind of conditional include thing that says only included if it isn't there already, sort of thing. Does that look right?
I think it's right.
Yeah. Sure. I'm sure we could write that code more elegantly, but never mind. Ooh, doesn't like that very much. Why doesn't it like that? There's a syntax error in there somewhere. Syntax error, unexpected keyword. Ah, it's this one. We've got the extra end here. Yeah, that's a problem because I've moved the. Is there an easy way I can make that all go left? You know, is there a way I can shift it in the editor?
Yes. You can shift tab it. You can shift tab.
I just
you can
want
press shift and tab.
Alt dent. Yeah, shift tab. That's it. Got it. Okay. Right, try that.
Hopefully it will work.
Okay,
Yes.
11 pending. That's better. Good. Okay, so I'm going to
7 reduced.
So okay, I'm going to get rid of another one.
Yes.
Okay, so okay, it says if you guess the same letter repeatedly, it returns false. Okay, I right. Okay. Yeah, so I guess the idea here is that
Introduce a local variable.
oh, I think I'm just gonna do this actually.
Yes, exactly.
I assume I guess the behavior is going to be the same here. Oh, wait a minute.
Yes, there should be nothing. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not sure that's quite right because
I think there is a bit extra end in the else block.
yeah, there is. I think I'm slightly not sure about this because I basically don't want to get. I know, I'll stick in a return statement. That's probably best.
Yes, use the return statement.
And I'm getting very confused as to what the semantics are, but let's just see what happens. Yes. Okay, one failure. If we guess Q, it expects the result to be false, and it got okay. So that should be returned false, probably.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay, that's better.
Okay.
Right. Okay, how long we've been going for? I'm going to do a little bit more, and then I'll hand it back to you. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
There's a case insensitive one. Okay, so that's the next thing. I've got to comment out something about case insensitive. So, okay, pending equals true. Right. So that probably means I've got to use a method that converts the string to lowercase.
We can use downcase.
Is it downcase?
Yes. Downcase.
Okay.
And downcase destructive portion, not exclamation with exclamation point.
Yeah. Okay. So downcase will do. So we'll go in here and we'll do. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Try that.
It should work. Oh, one failure.
Okay, so we've still got one failure. It's case insensitive failed. I wonder if it's being a bit sneaky and I've got to do down case on the word as well. You think? The word is Garpley. It guesses A, guesses Q. A should be in there. It should return false. Q. Oh, it's saying, wait a minute, it is case insensitive. So the word is, I'm confused.
The word is Garpley, and A and Q have already been guessed. So the repeating the letter, the guess with capital A should return false.
Right. So capital A should return false. Right. So, but.
So if you first make it lowercase, capital A, and try to include it.
So you see, but what I'm doing.
Word include letter. Yes, the word includes that letter A.
Yeah.
Already. So it should go to the else block.
And it should return false.
No, not this else, but the second
Okay,
else.
so it doesn't include the letter, so it say if the wrong guesses doesn't include it, wrong guesses. I don't quite see what's going wrong here because or has it been fixed? Maybe I've simply not saved it. No, I have saved it.
I think you have not saved the spec file yet. The spec file, the other file, the test file. I think you need to save the test file.
Oh, sorry, the test file. Yes. Yeah. I wish it wouldn't do this. It's really confusing.
Oh, it's working.
Yeah, cool. Good. Thank you. I'd have been worrying about that for a while. Okay.
That's trivial, but that's very weird.
It's annoying, isn't it? Okay, yes, so I'm going to hand it back to you, I think.
That's great.
So to do that,
okay, I'm taking over from you.
So I think I
am jumping down to the context invalid state. Okay. Right? Can you see me?
Yep.
Context invalid. Yes. If I remove the pending and save it.
Yep.
It's invalid before it. The full bar is in game mode. And the failure is raise error. So if the guess is empty, if the guess is empty with empty letter, it should raise an argument error. So I have to append some code in the guess starting. I can write it like raise argument error if letter empty, right?
Yep, that looks right to me.
Yes. I hope it would work too. Yes, it works.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, if we proceed to the next and save it. It's saying that it throws an error when not a letter. When not a letter. So I think I need to use something like regular expression stuff.
Yep.
So if the letter is empty or kind of the letter is not actually a letter, so letter does not the letter is not anything between this subset.
Yeah, that looks okay. Assuming it's only dealing with ASCII English characters, you know, not funny accented characters and other languages.
So they are saying that they are expecting if it should throw error when the guess is not a letter. So if anything other than letter is guessed, it should return raise an argument error. So
Yeah.
I'm just using the regular expression that if the letter is anything except A to Z
Yeah.
or capital ones, it
Upper
should
or lower case.
raise argument error. So
Yeah.
I hope it would work in all the cases.
Yeah.
So if I proceed to the next test.
Okay. Can we just
Yes,
pause a
yes, yes,
second?
of course. You can mute your voice.
We'll just
You can mute your voice.
Hi, sorry, I'm back.
Hello. Can
Hi,
you hear me?
sorry to be gone for so long. My wife was telephoning me,
Okay.
so
Okay,
I
no
had to talk
problem.
to her.
I was waiting for you for until the very last 5 minutes. I
Yeah.
thought that if I progress, you can see it in the recorded broadcast.
Okay, that's good. Yep. Okay. So do you
So
want to?
I have not progressed so far. Just past this case, throws an error when uh, the letter is nil or
Okay.
nothing is entered. So it passes by writing this code. Can you see my screen?
Oh yeah. So we say if the
Here,
letter's
here I
nil.
can. If the
Right.
letter nil, so it should raise argument error as at the very moment.
Okay.
Okay, then should I progress or you take the driver mode
Perhaps I should take
alternative
over
one?
now. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
in your
Okay.
wish.
I'll take over. So I think if I switch it back to here. So this
Yes.
is okay. So this is okay. So now um okay. So the next one. So we've done these invalid ones. Okay. So now we've
Yes.
got to
Displayed
this.
word with guesses. Yes.
Okay. Describe displayed word with guesses. Uh,
If you save the file,
okay, yeah. So if I save the file and just run it, I'll see what effect that has. Aha, right. All goes
two
very
failures.
wrong. Right. 3 failures, 3 pending. Right. So it says expect game word with guesses. Oh, I see. Yes. Right. Um, so it looks like I have to have another instance variable, perhaps. Do you think? Um,
Yes.
let me have.
There is a no method error. There is a no method error in the first failure. Word with guesses. I think we need to
Okay.
define a method. Word with guesses.
Okay, yeah. So there's that. So I have to define a method called word. It's not an instance variable. It's a word. It's a method. So let me. Okay. So I'm going to define that. Um, okay. I'm just going to be lazy. I'll just define that one to start with. So def word with guesses. Um, and okay.
Yes.
Oh, stupid thing. Why that doesn't work? What do you have to do? You have to type end and then that's what you do. Yeah. Okay. Right. So this isn't going to do anything, but we'll at least it'll give me the method. Okay.
So
So
now the actual error.
what it's expecting me to do is it's expecting me to when you guess something, it's expecting you to sort of fill in the letters, so to speak.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. Right. So okay, well that's interesting. So I mean, of course, I could cheat, couldn't I? So I could just say, for the first one, I could say return b dash n dash n dash, and that
Exactly.
would, and that would get me through.
No, I think you should. You need another.
Oh yeah, I had it
Double
there a
quote.
minute ago. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's going to get me through one of them,
Yes. It's,
but this is obviously not the right way to do it, is it? Okay.
yes.
So so what I need to do is let me think. So I suppose I could build up some. I could have an instance variable that I use for this, couldn't I? That would be one way of doing it. And every time I guess a letter, then I sort of fill in that letter or something. You think?
Yes.
So that might be one way of doing it. So So let me say now I want to have it's got to be a load of minus signs. So I'm going to keep it. I'm going to be. I want to have as many minus signs as there are letters in Word. So how do you think I do that?
I think instead of introducing another instance variable, we can just use a special string method,
Okay.
gsub, string method gsub.
Oh,
Can you
okay.
explain that method?
Right. So I'm going to use the. You think I should use the gsub method? Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
right. So if yeah, that's a good idea. So if I say word.gsub, so let's look up the gsub method. So returns a copy of string with all occurrences of pattern substituted for the second argument. The pattern is typically a regex. Okay, so
I think we need the block version, gsub block version that takes a block. Yes. So
no, no,
if
not the way. I don't think we do actually. Not the way I'm going to do it. Because if let me show you my idea.
okay.
So my idea is that we just we do this, and then in here we do something like
I think you need to use the @ sign.
yes, I
At
know.
symbol.
That's right, I do. So the idea is that if there's a this isn't going to work. It's the wrong way round, isn't it? How do I do this? So what? This isn't going to work because I was thinking I'm going to change the minus signs into the letters I've guessed, but that's the other way around. I've got to change the. Okay, I'm going to have to think about this. So do you think? Okay, so my idea was that I start off with the word with all minus signs in it, and then but that's not going to work. What I basically got to do, you're right. You think I need to use this one, the one with the enumerator? Sorry, the
Okay,
block.
okay. Let's forget. Okay, let's forget that gsub. Let me discuss the approach.
Okay.
What we need is to show the word with the guest letters, and the other letters or other spaces will be filled up. Should be filled up with minus signs, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So whenever the word with guesses method that method is invoked, we need to return a word that has the already correctly guessed letters showed up, and the other spaces flipped with minus signs. So what we can do is take that word and take the list of correctly guessed letters or guesses, add guesses, and if we just look each letter in the word, in the original word, at word, each letter, and if we find that this letter has been already guessed, so we keep that letter. And if we find that the letter has not yet guessed, then we replace that letter with minus sign.
Okay.
Okay, I repeat
Okay.
again.
So we're going.
So
Yeah.
if
Okay.
we
So we're,
use GSUB, with the block, and if we write like this, uh, uh, at word.gsub, then uh, then pass each character, pass is each letter to the block, and check if the letter is not in the guest list, then you can
okay.
replace it with minus sign or something like that.
Okay. I see. Yeah. So we say
There is an example in the black screen below. Yes, with the block. Yes, yes. The third line.
so
The third line. The third line. Yes, this one.
this
So
one.
it takes yes. So what it does, it grabs each character by dot. It grabs each character and pass it to the block.
Mm-hmm.
So when the first letter H is passed, it's converted to S dot or dot 2a. That means it's converted to the ordinary decimal value of H, so 104,
Okay.
like this.
I see where
So
you're going with this. Yeah. Okay. Um, so what you're suggesting is we do
yes,
so,
double slash the with dot with period symbol.
yeah.
Yes, and pass and write the block.
Um, uh,
Yes,
yeah. Okay. And then
and
so then we say something like um, okay.
some,
So then if
yes,
it's
and if S is not in the guest list, we can replace it with minus sign. Guess not include S. Then
uh, so then we say S. So we basically say S equals minus sign unless um, guesses include S.
S equal minus sign, or just return minus sign. We don't need to assign the minus sign to S. Just we need to return that value.
Oh,
The value
okay,
will get
right.
replaced. The value will get replaced.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So it's basically we return the character we want to replace it with. Is that right?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
The
So
block
in
is
which case,
acting like a lambda.
it's something like okay, we're going to use if it includes S, then we return S, else we return minus.
There will be a question mark after include. There will be a question mark after
Oh, yeah,
include.
that's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Yeah. So like that. Does that look right?
Yes. If it includes S, then it's S, and otherwise it should be minus S. Great. That should work. So if you
Okay.
save it.
So let me take out that bit of rubbish I was putting there, and I'll get rid of that bit of rubbish as well, which was wrong. Okay. Okay. So the basic. Okay. So the idea is we say go through the word and for each letter in the word substitute either the letter if we've guessed it or a minus sign. Yeah.
Exactly. So I hope it should work.
Okay.
So if you save it.
Okay. And we've got a missing end. It's not going to like. And it's going to be silly about that. Okay. I'm just wondering if the G sub seems a bit excessive. I'm wondering if there's something we could do which didn't involve G sub, because we're not actually using the regular expression. We're just iterating over each character in the string and replacing it.
Yes, exactly.
So I wonder if there's a better method that we could use for doing that.
Would you please save the file first
Oh yeah,
so
yeah,
that I
okay.
can discuss? Yes, it's
Okay, well
passing.
anyway, we've fixed that
But
one.
but but if you want to use GSUB, then with its full power, then I think there is another way, but it would be tricky. Should I refactor the line
Yes, if you have an
with
why
my
don't you
version?
show me? Why don't you take over and
Okay, okay, okay.
show me how?
Then I take the chance. Then I
Okay,
take the chance,
yeah.
which will use the full power of GSUB. First, we comment on that line. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Now, if so what we are trying to find, trying to do is match something, match something that will be replaced with a minus,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Word, the whole word will retain, except those which have not yet been guessed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have to write a regular expression like except, sorry, uh, except class, except the guess list. Hmm, so if I need to interpolate string, I need to use
Ah,
this.
yes. Yes,
Yes,
that's right. That will do it. I was trying
if
to figure
I
out how you were going to get guesses in there.
yes, if I write yes, if the guess or guesses, I think it's guesses.
Guesses,
Yes,
yes.
right. Guesses. So if at guesses, if anything is not in the guesses list, will be replaced by minus.
Right.
So I hope it should work. If I save it, let's see what happens. There is one failure, I think, but something has been passed. Can you see? Can you look
Yeah,
at the file?
the problem
The
is
the
if
the,
guesses
the BN and BAN test cases are passed, but the def case is not passed.
yes,
So
it's if it's empty or something.
so it means that uh, if anything has not yet guessed, or in other words, that if the guesses list is empty, then the whole word should be minus, full of minus, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can just return that. We can just return that. Return minus how many times? Word times word times if
It shouldn't it be
if
word length or
guesses.
something?
Oh, sorry. You're right. Word length if guesses empty.
Okay, yeah.
I hope it would work. Yes, it's working. It's working now.
Excellent. Excellent. Oh, that's clever. Um, I'm just wondering if there's a way in which we can, hmm, maybe I'm just wondering if there's a way in which we can do something in the string interpolation thing where we give it a default value if guesses is empty. I don't know what this.
Oh, yes. Uh, we can think a better way to do that.
So, for example, we could put in a minus sign, couldn't we? Because there'll never be a minus sign, so it will always match a minus sign.
uh,
It's a bit of a hack, though, I suppose. Shall I take control? I'll take control back
yes, yes,
again. So let me
yes.
see.
You should take control.
Um, uh, oh no, that's no, okay. I'm just thinking, can we do so? So I wanted to put something there if I want to give it a kind of default value or something. But what default value would I give it? I would have to give it a letter that was. I'd have to give it something that wasn't. What would it be? Something that wasn't a letter, maybe. Um, so if it's not one of those things, and if that's no, okay, I'm not going to worry about it. I think it's a bit fiddly. Let's go on to the next thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would,
So the next thing is okay. So when all the letters are being guessed, okay. So I need to keep a count of the number of guesses or something, don't I? Maybe. So the game. Okay. So first of all, I need to kind of comment out the next bit. Okay, so now I've got to have a check win, or it looks like I have to have a.
Yes,
I think
another
this does
method.
something. I
You have to
need.
define another method.
Do I need to define a new class or something now?
No, a new method just and game dot check win or lose.
Okay, so I need to. Okay, so I need to have a new method called. Oh gosh, stupid thing. Right. So I need to have a. So I'm going to. Nah, I'm just going to. Okay, check win or lose. Right.
Yes, there's the.
And I'm going to I'm going to be a bit naughty because this will get me through some of the unit tests.
Yes. That's better.
Okay, so we'll. Wait.
Oh, it worked.
I thought it would, yeah. Okay, so it's got to. So what I'm
Oh,
supposed
yes.
to.
It should work because it requires nothing special. Just win. Check if it returns win. In any case.
Okay, so let me try this. Return lose if at wrong guesses dot length.
Can you please omit another the pending true and rerun that so that we can
Oh yes,
figure out the failures.
of course, yeah.
Otherwise, it's seeming like all things are right.
Yeah. Okay. So there you are. So I've got two now. So the one I haven't got is we should continue to play if neither win nor lose. Okay. So so I'm going to take that one out. Okay. So this is the hard one, of course.
Neither win nor lose.
Yeah. Because I've cheated on the win, you see. So I've cheated on the win. Okay. I know what I could do. I could take the word and I could delete all the characters that are in. If I could take all the characters that match guesses from it, and if I'm left with an empty string, then I've won. And if I'm not left with an empty string, I haven't won. Yeah.
Or we may use reuse the method that we have just defined, the previous method, word with guesses.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yes. Okay. So we could say if
word with guesses equal at word.
Okay. Yeah. Of course.
Then it's the win case.
Yeah. So if it equals a word, then we return colon win, else return colon. And what was the other thing you're supposed to return?
Play.
Play.
The other
Okay.
thing
Play. Yeah.
Yes. I hope it should work.
Okay. And if I'm gonna. It looks a bit weird doing it the way I've done it. So so this would be return colon lose.
Exactly.
And then is it an else? Else if.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. And I
Now
probably
it looks fine.
Okay, I probably don't need the return statements, do I? I could just say.
Yes. You can omit the returns.
Yeah.
Clauses.
I don't know. That's maybe a bit more poetic. Ta-da!
Yes.
Brilliant.
We are done.
We are done. Fantastic. Okay, it must be very late for you now, I think.
Yes, but I have to. I have No problem, because in any way I have to wake up at now by this time, because now as I'm a Muslim, Ramadan is going on, so I have to wake up at 3 a.m., 3 o'clock, and start our fasting.
Okay.
Uh, so
Is
I
it
think I have no problem, and it's a
okay?
great
Well,
experience to work with you.
no, no, well, thank you very much. I've enjoyed it. It's been fun, and we've got there at the end. So
You're most,
thank you very much. Okay.
you're most welcome.
Yeah.
And after I think you can now stop the broadcasting.
Yep.
And if you don't mind, if you share the link with me, then I can use that link to submit our response, especially my response.
Okay. That's great.
Can you find the link from the top?